one extra turn for the Ice Punch to see if AV Rip would attempt to catch it on one of his Pokemon in the back, but no swaps just yet. It's early on in this matchup. Altaria can take one Ice Punch, can't take two, but interestingly enough, it's Wadaj who makes the first switch of the game, swapping in his Lantern. AV Rip takes a seconds there, gets some more energy down on that Altaria until he swaps in his Lickitung now to target this Lantern with super effective Power Whips.
No Registeel in sight here for AV Rip, instead opting for the Altaria and the Lickitung combination here. He still has a Medicham in the back, but I do think that these two Pokemon that Wadaj has in reserve will line up nicely against it. Going straight for the Power Whip, great shield call here by Wadaj as well to maintain his HP.
Lickitung will continue to build up these attacks. It looks like this Lantern is absolutely loaded on energy. Throwing a Surf to try and get a shield from AV Rip. You see him shake his head. That was not the attack that he wanted to block there. Lantern still has so much energy available. Will let this attack through. It is yet another Surf, but with the Lantern, or excuse me, with the Lickitung down into the ring, I think it's just a matter of who can get attack in next. Tries to swap into Power Whip. Altaria taking a Body Slam instead.
Yeah, great awareness by AV Rip there, like you said, Gabby. Wadaj trying to pull a fast one on him, but he doesn't fall for it. Instead, opting for Altaria. It's got a ton of energy. He doesn't go straight for the Moonblast. He only has time for one charge attack, and he goes for the Moonblast. Does draw that final Protect Shield there from Wadaj as well. And now, Dragon Breath down.
Sometimes it's just as simple as a Dragon Breath down. Altaria, one of the last flyers standing in this matchup. Floating, hovering. In the skies anyways. Medicham back on the field for AV Rip there. I think taking a couple seconds to make sure that the switch timer was lowered a bit in this matchup. We see a shield drawn to protect the Medicham from the sky attack. Altaria hoping to hang on to get to one more, but there is the Ice Punch from Medicham. With no shields remaining, this will be a KO, and Wadaj will also be down to his final two Pokemon in the set.
Here with the Lantern here, Wadaj looking to deal some damage with these neutral charge attacks. Does go straight for the Surf here. He needs two charge attacks regardless. Probably going to go for the Surf and then kind of eyeball it, kind of gauge if he can go double Surf or if he needs a Thunderbolt. I think the Thunderbolt is necessary. There's still a swap and a catch available to AV Rip here, but he's not going to have time to do it. Wadaj gathered so much energy earlier on in the match. Thunderbolt will connect right away.
I was going to say Wadaj threw that Thunderbolt as well, straight on alignment. I think very comfortable knowing that he needed to throw that damage, swapping in the Medicham to counter down the Lickitung, and Wadaj moves on to the top 8 of the Pokemon World Championship.